All right, guys, we're going to jump straight into this one. EllioTrades. There is so much to unpack. EllioTrades wants to make millionaires in this crypto cycle. He made millionaires in the last one. He made millionaires in the one before that. This, he thinks, is the super cycle, and we're going to be breaking down his portfolio, specifically in this video, his strongest conviction meme coins, the ones that he personally holds the most of. We're going to go through his thesis. We're going to go through how his thesis has developed over time. We're going to go through the ones that are about to run, the lowest market caps, everything that you guys could possibly want. So buckle up. We are going on a fun meme coin EllioTrades infused adventure together. Let's start with this tweet. Now, this tweet's a little bit old, so don't look at this tweet and then run away and buy these tokens because his convictions have changed, but he's got some interesting stuff in here. He says, my Mcoin Thesis post Roaring Kitty return. Roaring Kitty is the GameStop guy. He's one of the biggest meme influencers in the stock market world, and he's taking his talents. He's considering bringing his talents into the crypto meme world as well. Put simply, I'm going to summarize this because his thesis has changed. Dumb money, guys. Dumb money is retail. The majority of people, mainstream, when they come, that's when most of the money comes into these meme coins. That's when the top is in. That's when Dogecoin hits its $94 billion market cap and then crashes straight after. When dumb money comes in, that's when normally smart money sells and make their 10, 20, 100x. So he was talking about adding exposure to these cat-themed memes. This is Elio, of course. MOG, popcat, Toshi, SC on Sol, and Mishi, which is an Ansem meme coin that he's shilling as the new whiff. Now, don't go buy these because he has changed his thesis on most of those. Some of them he still holds. But why we're looking at this post specifically is because this is his thesis, his heuristic he's using around why he thinks meme coins are going to literally make millionaires. And in someone like Murad's case, who I'm going to get to in a second, billionaires in 2024 and 2025. And we have the chance for that to be us if we can study memes, understand the culture behind them properly, and then invest wisely. That's where the millionaires are really going to be made. There's going to be some lucky ones, but let's not rely on luck. So this is Elio tweeting, the risk on has changed in early 2024, meaning the liquidity cycle is pumping up. Look at the last bull market when the prices peaked. We are in the beginning of that, and now we're actually a little bit just after the beginning, probably still the beginning, 12 months to go. But he believes that retail money comes here and here when everything is peaking. And that is what we want to buy the memes for now, because when retail comes in, they're going to want the fun dog cat coins, and they're going to jump in, they're going to 100x our tokens, and we get out. The only part I will focus on in this tweet will be this one here. Point number 3, real memes will crush. Until now, the memes that have won big in crypto land have often been absolute boomer trash. With all due respect, the older class of crypto investors were not on the front lines of social media trends. This will change massively as a new generation of traders will likely flow from TikTok or Gen Z in general into this dumb money trade. So the TikTokers and the mainstream normies are the people that we're going to be making money from when they flow in to these new meme coins, probably mid to late 2025. We've still got a bit of time to go, but we should be going up in the meantime too. We still be making money until then. They will absolutely flock to meme coins as they recognize and think that they are cool. The ability to spot undervalued memes based on their real world virality will become a real and viable skill. It's easier said than done. So that was basically his thesis. He thinks that real memes will crush, and real memes are defined by how much attention they're getting on social media, specifically in TikTok. Now, he's sort of changed his tune a little bit. He still thinks that there's going to be a lot of attention on a lot of memes, but I think he then ran into Murad, who I'm going to show you in a second. This is Murad here. He basically revolutionized the way people think about meme coins, and he talks about how they're going to become cults and religions at the highest form. And not every meme coin is going to be there. You have the crappy coins and the trashy coins and the irrelevant meme coins, and then the celeb coins and the phrase coins and the animal coins all down here. They're going to pump and dump, and some lucky people are going to make money. But the ones that really take off, you can see Doge has stuck around, Shiba has stuck around. They're the ones that people really believe in. And Murad has convinced someone like Elio that this cycle is for the cults. So he tweeted, I cannot overstate how much you should be focusing on cults this cycle. He talks about the gaming cult. He talks about meme cults in Pepe. We're going to get into that one. He talks about culture cults, which is another meme here, MOG. And he talks about layer 1 cults being Solana, being the meta this time around. We thought it was going to be Avalanche. They had a little bit of a fast start, but now it's becoming Solana very quickly. Now, this is Murad's portfolio. He holds $34.2 million US worth of meme coins, which is honestly pretty incredible. And he's the one who's going to try and take those into the billions. And he's the one who has given Elio this thesis. When normies come, they will mostly bet on one or two chosen memes, which will capture 95% of flows. The data is Doge and Shib in 2021. And this time around, what are the Doges and Shibs that's going to get the 100x returns? Well, Elio says, in my view, there's only really two of these that qualify. Pepe, rightfully so. This catalyzed the entire meme supercycle. This meme ran when nothing else was running, in basically the middle of the Sahara Desert of the bear market. The meme supercycle thesis and happened organically. It is the rightful heir to the memetic throne, listed on every major centralized exchange, which is one of Elio's big points. He thinks it doesn't matter what blockchain you're on. The normies, the retails, the TikTokers are going to be going through centralized exchanges, and therefore it's going to be the most likely coin to dominate the flows. And then number 2 is MOG. Many fail to realize that MOG is the most original project in the meme space. It pioneered every marketing strategy in the market today, and it did it first. The community is real and nuts and culty AF. The pit vipers stay on, and Elio is very pro MOG. You can even see he's got his MOG pit vipers in his pictures. So we're going to jump into those two tokens before we go on to the smaller market caps and the more degenerate ones after that. But I just really want to compound this point because this is one that is very interesting. Elio says, once memes hit centralized exchanges, which means it's like Coinbase, it's like Binance, which does most of the volume of trades. They have 10 times more volume than decentralized exchanges, which I believe both Pepe and MOG will achieve. He believes they're going to saturate all the tier 1 crypto exchanges. It's less about the underlying chain. Majority of flows will be on Binance, Coinbase, even Robinhood he lists here, and therefore that's where the normies are going to be putting their money in. And Ilios Thesis is if we invest our money now before the normies are here, we can get out when they are here, make a lot of money. So the first token he talks about is Pepe. Let's have a quick look at the Pepe graph. Now you can see Pepe is at a $4 billion fully diluted value, but remember guys, it hit it did hit a 7 billion fully diluted value in May when basically nothing else was running. And what did the top meme hit last time? $94 billion. Murad thinks the SBX, his top meme, is going to hit $100 billion, which would mean if this was to get up there, you've still got a 25x remaining. Let's have a look at what Elio said about it. In this tweet here, where Andrew on Twitter was ranking meme coins by their tier, you can see Pepe was in a B tier, and Elio says Pepe in B is crazy. He also tweeted on the 24th of May, many soul memes have created tons of wealth, but the original catalyst to this whole thing was Pepe. It's also the best meme, hands down, which is a strong bullish conviction, the best meme. There's real logic why I could soak up mindshare power law style. And then getting over to his biggest holding in memes and one of his highest convictions is Mcoin. And you can see that's under $1 billion at the moment. It did cross $1 billion market cap, I believe, maybe not quite, just still under $900 million earlier in the month. But it's had a massive run up and is also one of Murad's favorite coins as well. So you can still get in under the $1 billion level if you think it's going to go higher. Elio does. He says here, his chosen memes are MOG and Pepe, coins that have no major investor unlocks coming. That's basically all meme coins. There's no major investor unlocks. That's one of the reasons he really likes them. He also wrote here, I just really like MOG. It feels like the strongest cult in the meme space. And you remember he said that MOG basically was revolutionizing how meme coins are marketing. And then, as we already pointed out, he's literally got his pit vipers on in his profile photo, which is part of that MOG culture. So you can see he's got a very strong conviction for both Pepe and MOG. Now that conviction does continue, but it dwindles a little bit for the next upcoming coins. This one here, Dog Whiff Hat, a $2.57 billion market cap. It peaked up here, guys, at a $4.5 billion market cap, and it's pulled back to where it has been consistently holding. It's a Solana meme. Obviously, if you haven't heard about it before, you might be a little bit slow on that news cycle, and we'll work at getting you up in that news cycle. But here in this tweet on July 30th, 2024, EllioTrades was replying to Boho, who called him out for fading whiff, and EllioTrades says, I bet I hold more whiff than you do, laugh my ass off. Meaning he is a big believer in whiff because he's holding, obviously, a decent amount of whiff. Otherwise, he wouldn't suspect it would be bigger than this other person. I'm guessing maybe a couple $100,000 worth if I had to use an educated guess based on his wallet activity and all the things we know about Elio. Then, however, if you recall, if you have a good memory, go back to that first tweet, was talking about how cats are going to be outperforming dogs, and the top popcat meme, who Murad is really bullish on. And funny enough, actually, Elio was covering this in one of his videos recently. So it was about 4 weeks ago at $1.07. And already now, guys, it's up to $1.70. You can see it's had a massive climb up. Murad's been predicting it really well. It's at a $1.66 billion US market cap at the moment, which is currently the all-time high. It's just been steady up and to the right, and it looks like a 2024 meme, maybe a late 2023 meme. We're not 100% sure on there, but it's had time to have all these sellers sell off. Now, Murad thinks this is going to $5, but Elio actually said that he sold out of his popcat, and he said, I pasted this in here, the transcript for you. I sold this thing at around 8 cents, so he's actually coping a bit. He says, I'm a little bit bummed because I would have had a really big popcat position, but love the popcat fam. They have absolutely crushed it, and the charts don't lie. This thing is nuts. So if you want some blue chip, whatever that means, exposure on memes on Sol, you want to go dog with hat or popcat, the last two memes that we just covered. Now, EllioTrades is actually interested in some other degenerate meme coin plays. I think he has some fun money on the side that don't go into the more blue chip style memes. He says here, if there's an official Trump meme coin, I'd imagine it's worth your attention. And that's very intriguing because there's been a little bit of commotion around Trump coins, especially now. I'll jump ahead to this bit at the moment. Trump is now predicted to win this year, which would be very bullish for crypto at 63% chance. So some Trump tokens are flying. And so let me show you a couple of examples on exactly what you're missing out on not having access to this information early. So these are some of the top traders in the world, the top crypto traders. They have alpha information like Elio. They're really well networked. They're really smart. They spend hours. I know House of Crypto says he spends 12 hours a day studying crypto and the charts. And these people make insane returns in crypto. And so I was like, last cycle, wait, why are we doing all the work ourselves? Why aren't we just trying to copy trade these people? I was like, okay, in order to copy trade the best traders and the biggest influencers in the world, what sort of information do I need? Well, the most obvious one is buy alerts. You need to know exactly when they're buying a token, the moment they buy it, and not when they start promoting it to their audience. So we set up wallet trackers where we have blockchain detectives literally tracking down these people's wallets. All these influencers that you saw, we are actively tracking down their wallets, and we have dozens of their wallets, even the ones they don't think we have. And we send buy alerts to our community whenever they buy into a new token. Now, they're not always buying new tokens. In fact, that's more like digging for gold. And when they do, it's often very profitable. But what about the tokens that they've bought in the past? Well, that's why we do portfolio breakdowns. We've done EllioTrades' portfolio breakdown right here, where we put together all of their tokens in one portfolio, all linked up, contract addresses there. And we discuss the weighting of them because, okay, Elio holds Injected Protocol and Beam, but what if he had an 80% allocation to Beam and a 1% to Injected Protocol? You're going to need to know what sort of weighting they have, which is why we break them down in our portfolios in order to get similar results to these influencers and best traders. And lastly, this is a very interesting one because we're actually building out a new tool here on social alerts. When they tweet about new tokens on Twitter, we are pulling that into the wallet tracker. That feature is actually dropping this week. But we've also been working on a new feature, which will be dropping in the next week or two for our diamond users. Because have a look at this, Crypto God John. I would say Crypto God John is one of the best traders here. There's a lot of people with a lot of influence. Crypto God John buys and sells more tokens than most of them and has better high end. Like if we're looking at the best returns, Crypto God John's returns are absolutely phenomenal. And we are setting up our bot to be able to track when these influencers follow new Twitter profiles, because sometimes they create new wallets and it's not a buy alert. So it's like, how do we know when they're coming across them? Well, what if they follow a new project on Twitter? Don't you want an alert for that? And guess what, guys? He just followed Restore the Republic, of which EllioTrades was talking about these Trump meme coins. Have a look at Restore the Republic. You can see it had an absolute incredible first day, going $150 million market cap back in August. Absolutely died, and then recently had a massive resurgence since Trump's popularity and influencers like Crypto God John getting behind this project once again. Now, do I think this is going to dump pretty soon? Most likely. You don't have to go ape it, but have a look. It had a nice, almost a 4x now from just a few days ago. And it's these reasons why you want to get this information. You want to move up the information chain. And you can see this is us posting Restore the Republic inside the Diamond chat once we got that alert. And if you're not convinced, have a look at this one, guys. This is crazy. This was literally just yesterday. This is Kyle Chassis. He actually trades a lot. He's made tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions with crypto. Way more connected, gets alpha way before us, and actually creates massive runs. Have a look at the alert that came through for Kyle Chassis yesterday, buying into RSP Reality Spiral. Now, why is this so interesting? Well, let me show you this, guys. This is inside Kyle's own group. He talks about and posts RSP here after we got the alert. So people paying Kyle for inside info are literally getting alerts after us. And what did RSP do? Well, it was one that was very, very profitable. This is Kyle in here. You can see he has massive influence on the market. If we measure this, he's taken it from just a $300,000 market cap up to a $3 million market cap in the matter of hours. So if you want to leave the mainstream and get ahead in your trading, come and join us inside the inner circle. Get access to all that software, all the breakdowns, all the portfolios, all the wallet alerts. Link in description below. Use the code BULLRUN for 15% off. So finally, if you have glanced Elio's portfolio, you may notice that it's mostly not meme coins. And that's because even though Elio is really bullish on meme coins overall and will probably make a lot of money for it and turn a lot of people into millionaires from the meme coins, he's way more bullish on utility coins, specifically gaming and AI. He says, meme coiners say believe in something. I encourage them to follow their own words. Believe in crypto, the tech, what we can actually change the world for the better. Without it, we are lost. Being anti-tech is the opposite of belief. Yes, I do believe. Do you, cousin? Miles Deutscher actually came in here and replied to it. Elio responded back to them. Murad should be believing in tech tokens too. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button below because we have a lot of EllioTrades breakdowns to come here on the channel. Not just the meme coins, but also the tech tokens too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.